into the #1 social media show on the net with your host, Bernardo, WBGF TV.
A bit of technical difficulties, just a bit. Senor Guevarez, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it. We real pros around here. Give me a second over here. Let's make sure that the sound is coming in. Hold on 1 second before we start. Okay. There you go. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. So we good. Okay. Sorry about that. People, share this video. Share this video, my friend. Tonight we're having very special night. For the first time in this platform right here, a freestyle talk conversation with Mr. Luis Guevarez that is having a great start this year. 2021 freestyle having a great start. I'm watching all the action around here in Facebook freestyle, and I see you all over the place. I see the your music being played. How you feeling, my bro? And welcome to Freestyle Talk.
First of all, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. I definitely appreciate it a whole lot, and I'm feeling good. Very excited, very happy. Just joyful to be a part of this. So
share. Mr. Luis Guevarez is here. Mr. How do you say your last name? Luis Guevarez?
Guevarez, yeah. Yep.
Luis Guevarez. May I ask your background?
I am Boricua. 100%.
Boricua. You're
Yes,
100%
sir.
Boricua.
That's right.
Do you speak Spanish?
See?
Sí. Con todo. Luis Guevarez. Yeah, Luis Guevarez, it's not a common last name.
It's actually my mom's last name. There's a kind of a crazy story behind that. My mom and dad weren't on good terms when I was born, and my mom fought for me to have her last name. So
yeah,
she ended up winning the battle.
Because what is dad's last name?
My father's last name is Vasquez,
Vasquez,
which is my brother's last name, who was Michael Vasquez, who sang "Memories of Love" in the '90s. So he has my dad's last name.
Your brother sang freestyle music?
Yes, Michael Vasquez.
Michael Vasquez.
He sang. He had one song, "Memories of Love."
You know what? That's why I love to do this program, because in this program is when I learn a lot of stuff because we have like 35 years of freestyle, but but not a lot of people, not a lot of people know a lot of stuff that happened in 35 years. I see that everyone knows the classics, like your Cynthia's and Johnny O and all, but we got 35 years of freestyle, a lot of history.
Absolutely.
So immediately I'm gonna because I got you. I already found you, Mr. Guevarez. I got you. Now I gotta go find your brother. I will after the show is ended. I'm gonna go find your brother on YouTube, and I'm gonna, it's just a learning experience for me, man. So share. Today is Luis Guevarez that is off to a great start in 2021. And I want to be able to premiere. Let's do that. Let's just, before we jump into like the freestyle talk historical conversation, I want to be able to premiere your song. What is the name of your song? The new one.
The new one is "Out of Time."
Out of Time. Tell us a little bit about this particular track.
Out of Time is a song that I wanted to release something a little different, that showed a little bit of I guess a little bit of growth, from my stuff that I first came out with, and so there was a little gap of time there in between where I wanted to release something new, fresh, and so I felt Out of Time was one of them songs that showed maturity. I think a little more maturity, a little more of just a little more growth in the music, and it was just a good song for me. I felt it was a good song for me to put out at at this moment, and the production was done by Julio Memes through Melody Monster, and me and Julio talked, and he liked my music, and he said, "Hey, let's shoot for something." And
who wrote this particular track? Mister, I lost you there. I lost my friend there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since I lost him there for a second, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play this song. Let me play the song, okay, while he makes it back in. All right, hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. He's almost here again. Hold on. It happens. Hold on. It happens. Sorry about that. We lost you there for a second.
I'm here.
But we're good. We're real professionals over here. We know how to handle this. It happens. So, with further ado, let's go ahead and premiere this particular track over here. It's been circulating already in the on the net right here. I see it, but not in this platform. We haven't premiere. I play it, but you're here today. So let's play this song. And then we'll be right back. Enjoy this one, okay? There we go. Premiere right here.
Tried to be there for you. Oh yeah. You took for granted the moments that were so true. You never wanted to admit you were wrong, and tried to place the blame on me all along. And now it's just a little late to come clean. Now the arrow's on 12, and you need to know. Time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right. Now you're just out of time. You're just out of time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right. Now you're just out of time. Baby, you're just out. Who would have thought after all of this time you'll see? Oh yeah, the lies and the pain and the scars that you left in me. You blame yourself, just blame on me all along, instead of coming to accept you were wrong. No need to cry, you need to make you explain. Now the arrow strikes 12. Now you're just out of time.
Amazing work, my friend.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
Amazing work. You
thank you. I
started the
appreciate
year correctly.
it.
Correctly, you say to this year is going to be my year in freestyle,
Oh
and
man,
you
you know
started
what?
with a banger. It's a banger right there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bernardo.
People, credit where credit is due. The video that you just saw, was done by Michael January, Daisy, and the people from the Freestyle Diaries. He edited the video because that's his movement. His movement is called Freestyle Diaries, and he edits. He's a dancer, and I love. It's very organic because since he's a dancer, he gets it right on the money. It's not just that he's editing a video, but he's a dancer, so he does it. He edits from a dancer's perspective. So credit where credit is due.
Absolutely.
Michael January edit this video that we just saw. So how you feeling, man? 2021, you came through. What's your expectation for this 2021 freestyle, man?
Oh man. I gotta say it's been a blessing. I gotta say it's been a true blessing for me personally. Just just how everything kind of just evolved into to where it's at now. And it's just I thank God for everything. I thank the fans. I thank, you know, everyone that's just been supporting my music and helping me throughout this journey. It's just been special, and I can't say enough. I love freestyle. I bleed and breathe freestyle. So, I just
Do
be able to contribute.
do you have more freestyle songs coming our way for this year?
Absolutely. I
Right?
can't stop. I get in trouble for releasing music a little too rapid. A few people that are close to me have told me about that, but and I get it. But I love music. I love freestyle. I love music. I like giving my fans something new. I like giving them something that they can connect with, and so that's just me.
Yeah.
I know politically is not correct all the time, but
No.
that's just me.
That's just you. You freestyle it like that. That's just you. All right, so let's officially start. Let's get into like the program. This program is called Freestyle Talk. We're having a Freestyle Talk interview with you, and we have a habit of taking it all the way back to the very beginning. And when I say beginning, I mean like beginning, like what hospital were you born, my friend? You know what I'm saying? Like way back. We want to be able. We want to. It's like a journey throughout your whole life, and then we'll take it to your beginnings in music, and then little by little we'll start tying things together until we make it right here to current day.
Awesome.
So you was born in what city, in what hospital, what time? And you're a Capricorn, I guess. You're a Sagittarius. You're
Got it. You got it.
what did I say?
Sagittarius. How'd you guess that?
You're a Sagittarius.
Yes, I am. December
I'm
12th.
a Sagittarius too. Yeah. December what?
December 12th.
Oh, my sister's December the 12th. I'm December the 2nd.
Oh wow.
Yeah, share this video, people. Share this video because I know that sooner or later we're going to drop some historical stuff in here. The program is called Freestyle Talk. Okay, so today we have Luis Guevarez. All right, so you were born in the area of
I was born in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I was born in Chester County Hospital.
wow.
So, not a big city. It's a little town right outside of I always tell people it's probably like 35, 40 minutes from Philly, surrounding cities, but it's a county. It's a county, and grew up there pretty much my whole life, and great place to live. I love where I grew up at, and we just didn't, there wasn't a lot of freestyle. We listened to freestyle. We were captivated by Johnny O and Cynthia and George Lamont and all these great artists, that came out for that time. And so that was the only freestyle we had around us. I didn't grow up around like artists or, people that were doing the same thing
Share, people.
as we were. So,
Louis, you grew up in a happy home? Would you say you grew up in a happy home?
Pretty much. I mean, it had your typical, everyday family problems, but you know, I would say for the most part, it was pretty normal.
Pretty normal. How did you do
Yeah,
in school? You were good in school. You did you like school? Did you like studying or
I was good.
you were good?
I was after the girls all the time. I can't lie. That was
Man, you
but
you you were one of them guys, huh? That
yeah,
went to school basically just like that's what drove you to school. That was your inspiration to go to school. It wasn't
yeah,
math. It wasn't science. It was just the chicks.
yeah. I mean, it was a little of both. I mean, I wasn't a dumb kid, but
No,
that's pretty much what got me.
was you a hit with the girls back in the like in junior high school? Was you a hit with the girls?
What do you mean? I don't,
Like a hit, like for example,
was I
like a
pretty?
hit,
Was I hit
like
with
what's
that?
up, like what's up, girl? You know who it is? It's me, bro. I'm Lewis. Because basically when it comes to my story, I've been a clown all my life, like a little clown. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like I was super cool, I was a cool cat.
I
You
was
know what
ve-
I'm saying?
I was very shy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you was shy. Okay, you go.
I was a little nutshell, like, but and I still
So
am certain occasions.
yeah. So even though you was right, you was looking right for and that time. What we talk about? What, 1988, 1987, 1986?
I don't even remember.
Way back, way back.
It was way back, way back.
Talk about your teen years. Somewhere in the 80s. Let's not say where, but somewhere in the 80s.
My teen years were awesome. I at that time, to be honest with you, I didn't
Share.
music was a part of our life. That was kind of the beginning of where music really started impacting me and my brother. I was still like skateboarding and doing, teenager stuff and hanging out with my buddies and stuff like that, but music was starting to like kind of take its
Okay,
nature
give
and
me a
all.
second. And you say skateboard, so you was more like a rocker dude, like skateboard than our than Latino oriented. Because
No,
I
I
think
mean, I
this one
was
is because I don't know how everything happened with you in your like they say in your neck of the wood, but around here we basically as teenagers we were split. Either you were a salsero, or you was in like in American like dance music and stuff like that. I was not big in salsa. Like I did not grow up in salsa clubs. I was more like a Latin hip hop and hip hop. You
oh
know,
no, absolutely. Like, with me, I think that kind of represents my music, and that's a good question because that actually music to me, my music personally comes from all of that. Being in different environments, experimenting, experiencing different things, stuff like that. But believe me, I grew up in a Spanish environment. Like, I smelled pine sol and kimpang in the morning, and the cola champagne and handball and all that stuff. So
okay. Talk to me about a little bit about your how was it growing up with Michael, man?
with Michael, it was
Mhm.
awesome, man. I love that guy, man. He's
Yeah.
he's always been an inspiration to me, even to this day. He inspires me a lot, and I learned a lot from him. A lot from
You
him.
older or Michael is older?
Now Michael's older, and but I learned so much from him. I learned a lot musically from him. I learned a lot about life.
Hmm.
He's just always been a big brother to me, and
Share, people, because this is a great program. This one is historical. The great
what about
Louis
your brother?
Louis Guevarez is right here. So Michael was older. I have an older brother too. He was also like like a Michael kind of older. So I really looked up to him all the time.
Yeah,
So
he don't
mhm.
take credit for a lot of the stuff that I learned that I know today, and I always tell him that a lot of times he was the inspiration towards me musically getting where I've gotten to, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to take that credit. You're so much better than me," but it's not
Okay,
true. A lot of the stuff
hold
that
on a second. Hold on. Let's put on the brakes right there. How does that conversation go when you want to give Michael his thanks? He's you. So what's up, Michael? Like, what's up, my bro? I just want to let you know that your bro. Without you, I would never been into this music stuff.
yeah,
Something like that.
yeah, and he like I said, he doesn't like to really take the credit for it. He's like, "Oh, come on, you're so much better than me," and I'm like, but no, a lot of stuff I learned was from him, and we still do that to this day. When we get together, we sing, we talk music, and it's
So for an example, what did, for example, something that changed your music life, something that you say that was Michael right there, that was my brother, was the one that taught me that, as an example.
something that would remind me of that
Oh
today.
yeah, like you, if you, the reason why is you. I learned this from you.
I would say production wise, because I sat, there was a lot of times I sat and watched him for many, many years produce music. And I just kind of was, I always was in the back listening. Sometimes he had earphones on like you have on, and I couldn't hear anything until he was done. And I'm so excited to hear what he was playing. But once it was done, he would show it to me, and I'm like, wow, so, and that inspired me a lot,
Because he
production
was
wise.
the first one out of the you and him. He was the first one in the studio.
Absolutely. Well, we started young. The first time I was in the studio, I was like between, I think, like 9 and 10. The first time I went to a studio with him,
And then
and
Michael was already doing, productions and stuff like that.
yeah, he was just kind of starting production and stuff like that. So I was picking up on what he was doing, and it's just been he's just been an inspiration to me, and he don't like to admit it sometimes, but I remind him all the time about
Yeah,
that.
that's
So
cool, Michael. You're the man, my bro. You're the man. I don't know if over here in this program we're gonna celebrate you, and I'm gonna go look for your music because I don't think we would be right now, right here, without your inspiration to your brother Lewis. So you're the
all right.
man. You're the man. Um. So when did you know that you're like, yo, how did it start? Like you singing, like what? Yo, I can sing, man. When did you notice that you had like
Well, when
singing abilities?
we were younger, growing up, obviously my parents being Hispanic and Spanish, we grew up around the Christmas caroling. My dad sang, played the guitar. All my uncles and cousins played guitar, sang. All my sisters sing. My mom, I remember listening to my mom and them doing like harmonies in the kitchen, and doing like vocals, and so we grew up around it. It was like no getting out of it because it was just instilled in our family. So
And so they were formerly singers, or they just sang all the time, like
no, they just sang at home, and when we went Christmas caroling, how they say parrandeando.
la parranda. So yeah,
So I remember sleeping in people's houses till like 4 in the morning on top of people's coats in the bedrooms. Didn't know who was who because they would just go on all night. And so we were
when
it, it was instilled in us
when when
beginning.
did it first hit you that you wanted to do something in music? They say, you know what, I would love to like record. I would love to be like a famous singer and record and go to
You know what? Music. Uh, I used to like to draw, and drawing was one of my things. I loved drawing when I was younger, and I think from that came the music because I think it represents kind of the same things if you look at it in the same manner. It's you can create whatever you want. You
the
can
creative outlet.
yes,
It's a
and
creative
and
outlet.
that's so when I got through with art, I was like, we were starting to get into music a little more. And my brother was like writing little songs and stuff like that, and I was like, hey, this is cool. Like, but I didn't know I could. I didn't really know I could sing until again, I was shy, So my brother was more the one that started vocally coming out a little bit, and I would, come in every once in a while. But like harmonizing and all that came natural to me because from hearing it so much from my mom, from my sisters, and all them doing it all the time, I could pick up on what harmonies were immediately, even though I never really vocally did it harmony,
Right.
but in my head I could hear it.
So let me ask you a historical question. Okay, where was you when, for example, hip hop and all this Latin hip hop was made? Where was you? Where was your first songs? We want to know your story, your your story about this particular historical event that happened in music, period. Because hip hop started in the boogie down Bronx, and right now it's the most famous genre in the world.
Oh man,
What's your recollection of what happened?
I remember, I remember the early stuff, like hip hop stuff. I remember, just Run DMC. I remember, Eric B and Rakim, like all them guys, the early stuff, KRS-One, um, just the early hip hop stuff, when breakdancing was very popular. I remember growing up, remembering all that stuff. And
Was you a breaker or you a popper?
I did. I was a breaker for a little bit. I broke a lot of bones.
Broke a lot of bones. That's right. For spinning on your head and spinning in your.
Oh man.
Okay, so let me give me one song from that your breaking song. There's gotta be one. Your anthem, your breaking anthem.
My breaking song was I don't remember the artist, but it was the Jam on It.
Oh, that's Jamone Wiki. That's Cosmo D.
Yeah,
I met Cosmo D, and I met them. They're probably here. You know that they're here all the time, right?
really?
Yeah, Cosmo D. I met him at a concert. We were on the same stage in Cali. And Cosmo D and his wife, and just good people, great down to earth people, man. And I told them that, I stood right in front of him. I usually don't get like starstruck, but I said, you important to me, man. Like I had the opportunity to stand right in front of him. You know that you're very important to me, right? And I talk to him once in a while. He's right here. He's not part of like the freestyle, but he's here. He comes through once in a while. Cosmo D from outer space. Jam on It. Nucleus. The name of the group is called Nucleus.
Nucleus.
Yeah. So that's the official anthem for you, like Jam on It. Jam. And then when that song came out, you was on the floor already.
Oh, that's right. I was out there.
I was in the floor.
Popping
and locking. So okay. So then you heard the first time you heard Latin hip hop, this whole singable hip hop.
Oh man. Took me. It grabbed me from the beginning. Right from the beginning, I was like, "What is this?
What is this?"
It was something different. It had all the elements I could think of. I was like, "Wow," and I was a little confused on what it was at first, and then as I heard more and more, I was like, "Wow, like this is awesome," and it just pulled me in. Like I loved it from day one.
And what song, for example, the early Latin hip hop that you heard? What song was the one like was stuck to your mind? Like,
that's a good question. There's quite a few. Obviously, like Diamond Girl was one of them.
Diamond Girl.
You're
right.
That one kind of pulled me in because I heard the Spanish and the English verses on there, and I'm like, wow, what's going on?
Girl, tú me haces sentir. To me too. Estoy en fuego junto a ti. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man, there you go.
So that's it. And then after you started hearing all this Latin hip hop music being sang, when was the first time that you said to yourself, I want to be able to do something like this? I could do this.
Yeah, well, at that time, my brother had already kind of was opening that window, to do freestyle music, and of course I was there, right along with him. So I was like, I'm hooked too. Like I said, we got to be a part of this, So we and it was comfortable for us because we felt like we fit right in. Like it was something that was like born for us, in a sense. And I was like, man, this is cool, man.
We got to be a part of this, you said.
Yeah.
Almost like if you knew that they were talking to you, like this thing was like, yo, this is me. Like you heard your calling. You know how it is that, you hear someone playing rock and I'm like, nah, that's not me. That's not me. Rock or even rap. I never heard a calling for rap or rock or any of that. But the moment I heard freestyle, that's when I heard my calling, like that bell, like that's me, yo, that's it, that's me. They that's my name being mentioned right there. I want to be a part of this.
Absolutely, because if you look at the history of like rock and R&B and pop, these are genres that been around for years and years and years. Whereas freestyle was something that was we pretty much gave birth to that. Like it was, it came from hip hop, it came
Hip
from
hop.
Latinos and all that kind of braided together, and so it was something that we gave birth to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it was more special to me.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it was something
Hmm.
that I wanted to. It was still webbing, and I wanted to be a part of that webbing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It was like
um,
it was Latino oriented, but I find out later on that a lot of people have participated in 35 years of freestyle.
absolutely.
If you go, for example, when you travel to Cali, oh man, you're gonna find out that the Filipino community has mad love and mad respect for freestyle, and so many Filipino singers in California.
Yes, I've
You
been
know, obviously,
I've been out to California twice, and I found that out really quick.
yeah,
I was like, wow.
Filipinos. You know,
I always knew
yeah,
Florida was kind of like another one of the real serious freestyle based places, but I didn't really think Cali. But when I went out there, I was like, wow, there's a really big fan base for it.
big
So,
fan base, especially San Jose. Hmm.
yep.
So okay, so let's start making the connection over here with freestyle. The day that you grab that freestyle, how to say that, I'm gonna throw this one into the freestyle ring. My hat. I want in. Who was that person? I want to know the time, the meeting, the place. Was it a restaurant? You say, yo, you know what? I want to sing my first song, man. I want in.
Oh man, it was. I remember it was a song that me and my brother were working on, and the song was called "Eternity." And he claims to this day that to have written the song, but I wrote probably like 85% of it.
What's up,
But
Michael? Michael, what's
yeah,
up with you, man?
but we
Man,
wrote a song called "Eternity" together, and it was pretty good for that time, and for us being that new to it. I think a lot of elements because I think a lot of the musical stuff that we learned from our parents and stuff like that kind of like contributed a lot to the writing we did at the time. And so it was a pretty awesome song. We put it together. My brother, we recorded it at a local studio in Westchester. And I'm going to tell you something that was even crazier. The beat was done by real drums.
by
at the,
real drums,
by a real drummer. Yep.
by a real drummer.
A freestyle song. And it was called Eternity, and we did it, and it came out really good. And I mean, my brother, I ended up redoing it over years later. I think Philly has that song. DJ.
Could we hear? I want to be able to hear the one that you just said, the drum version of it. Could we? Is this on YouTube?
Oh no,
It's not. I would love to hear that.
no.
You're
You
because
know what? Honestly, the guy did a really good job
he did.
for doing a drum beat at probably at 120 beats per minute, 122 per
So,
minute.
so basically, you told the drummer, "Look, dude, you gotta imitate this kind of beat. Like imitate it with your drums.
Yeah,
I want to hear this."
yeah.
Oh,
We
this
didn't
is,
have the knowledge for like drum machines and stuff at the time, so
but I want to hear it. I just want to hear it. I want to be able to go. This is why I do this program, because you just said something to me that I gotta go. I gotta go hear it. So, if you somebody has a send it to me like a copy of this. I would love to hear it.
I think there's one member of my family that might have that.
Have that
and it's my uncle. But
for historical purposes. I would love to see you put this one out on YouTube. Like the first thing that you did in freestyle. Only for historical purpose.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to do that.
Yeah, I love to do that. I love to do stuff like that because it's the history of our lives. So when it comes to me, like everything that I did when I was like 12, 13, even though it was kind of crazy, It wasn't formal. It was, but it's still, it's what I did. It's I wouldn't be here if I didn't do all those experimental work that I did back in the days. So I'm kind of proud of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You have
Yeah.
you have to have experience. Everyone has something in their music catalog that they're probably not proud of, or oh, I don't want to hear that, or but it's what makes you. It's what makes you. And that's part of the process.
Okay, so the very first track that formalizes you to be a freestyle singer, that moment that you are like, this is serious. I'm in the studio, I'm in the booth, and we're recording a song, and we're gonna put this one out.
Well, there was some stuff that I never got to put out. Me and my brother didn't get to put out because we were working with a record label out of Philadelphia called Alpha International, and I was like 16 at the time. My brother was a little older, obviously, and we did some stuff with them that never was put out because it was kind of like a weird contract. They wanted us to, they were willing to work with us and let us use their studios and stuff like that, but wanted us to still come out with something that they liked. So there was a few songs from back then that I felt had potential and that we worked hard on, and but nothing really happened with them, so we moved on from that. But after that, I would say, as far as my personal stuff and like solo stuff, I would say some of the stuff that's on YouTube, I showed it, a couple people. You can go on YouTube and there's like some early stuff. I think you have one of the songs actually.
Okay, okay. Let's play the song. Let's play this one. This one is not your first song. This one will be like your second song. This is the one that I found.
Yeah, I think it's "Remember Your Love."
Remember Your Love. Okay, let's play it. Give me a second. We're gonna play this song. We're having a freestyle talk interview with Luis Guevarez. That is started off the year on the right foot, like with a banger. Luis, so can we purchase your song, your brand new song?
Will be released March 10th.
Okay, so
Melody Monster. So
okay, perfect. So we're gonna play like your second song, the one that I found here, your second song that you did, okay, that you ever recorded. Okay, what's the name of this particular track?
I believe you have "Remember Your Love."
Remember Your Love. All right, let's make it happen.
Why are you blind to see that I need you here right next to me? I can't find the words to say the way that I'm needing you. It's so hard to say goodbye, and all I can do is ask you why. I'm going in circles in my mind, don't know what to do. Time will go lost if you go running away from me, my love. And we know we're running out of time. Take all the pain that I'm feeling inside. There's no reason for saying goodbye. We can make it if we just believe in ecstasy. So baby, wait, don't go breaking my heart anymore. Girl, you know you're the one I adore. Take my hand, I don't want you to go and leave me here to remember your love.
My weapon of choice, the turntables.
So time will go lost if you go running away from me, my love. And we know we're running out of time. Take all the pain that I'm feeling inside. There's no reason for saying goodbye. We can make it if we just believe in ecstasy. So baby, wait, don't go breaking my heart anymore. Girl, you know you're the one I adore. Take my hand, I don't want you to go and leave me here to remember your love. To remember your love. To remember your love.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, good. Welcome back. Today we're having a great freestyle talk interview with Luis Guevarez that just released a brand new song. What's the name of the brand new song?
Out of time.
Out of Time, and it's gonna be available soon on every single digital
March-
store.
March 10th.
Yeah,
it'll
I
be
see
on.
it. All the DJs are playing it on the mixes and stuff like that. So Luis Guevarez is threatening us. It's a threat. He's threatening us, the freestyle fans, that he's going to be releasing. Well, it's no longer a threat. It's a fact because the first one is here. So I feel that your threat is legit. That you drop this one, and I believe that you're gonna drop two more. I would say two more this year, 2021. That's it. So who's producing your who produced the you said Julio Mena was producing the new one. He produced the new one.
Yes, Suda produced Out of Time. The rest, songs before that, that was all me. I've been, I before Mena, produced that song. All the other songs were done, produced by myself. Written, produced, sang, recorded, paid for to record.
Okay, you say you so
So
you produce.
yes,
So
um,
and
I
this
I
what
did a
yeah.
yeah, I did a song. A lot of people didn't know that at first. Some people knew that I did production, but not a whole lot. And then I was approached by Charlie XO and Elisa B, and I did. I had a shout out Lisa B, um, and we did a, production for a song called "Possessed by Love" that they have out, and they asked they let me listen to the song, and they were trying to look for remixes to do for their for the song for the remixes, obviously
Share,
for this
share,
song.
share this video, people. Share this video. This is
And
very this is very important because saying a producer, for example, I am a great demo producer.
mhm.
Like if you're looking for a demo producer, you contact me. You know what I'm saying? But only for demo, because I believe that being like a producer that can get something out there, it's the next level. You know.
Hey, but you know what? Demos are also hidden gems sometimes.
Yeah,
And
well, I don't know what happens to me because I send my demos to other producers and they never keep not even one track of what I do. Not even nothing, not even a piano sound, nothing, bro. So yeah, that's kind of disrespectful to me, man. Because
send
I work hard on my
me a
demos,
demo,
man.
man. Send me a demo. I'll write
Send me
something
a
to it.
demo. Send me a demo. Yeah. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that you know, uh, who knows? Maybe one day my knowledge is gonna grow to the level where I'm comfortable in saying, yo, you know what? I think this song I could take it out. I produced it 100% produced it myself, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't feel myself comfortable with releasing any of my stuff because I don't think I'm there yet. And
I
you are there. You're there. You're
Yeah,
comfortable with your
it,
productions.
it's you know what I am, but at the same time, it's always a little nerve wracking because you're your worst critic. I'm my worst critic. I pick and pick at everything I do, and so like I said, the song with Elisa B and Charlie XO, they approached me on it. I didn't hear the production to the original song at all. I just heard their vocals. I heard them like 5 6 times, and in 2 days I produced one of the remixes for them.
One of the
And
remixes.
yeah,
Which one was it? I want to be able to hear it.
I think my remix was called the Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and
Perfect. I want to go and hear this. You see, this is like an I'm doing like a freestyle investigation report.
I
So
got
immediately when I'm done over here, I'm gonna go and find this mix. I want to go hear it.
now you'll enjoy it. It's an awesome mix. I took it totally somewhere else. For those people who heard it already, they've told me that they think it's the best mix yet. So
Share this interview. Share this interview. Support our freestyle nation, our freestyle artists by sharing this uh video and also purchase of the music, because that's the idea. Make the whole entire business system work, because it's important so we can pay producers.
that's right.
That's right. So okay, so that song that we just heard landed you like officially in freestyle. Like, I'm here, bro. Like, how did you feel? How did you feel after you released a song? Did you feel that you was already landed? Like no, I'm officially a freestyle artist. Did this
I
song seal the deal? The one that we just heard.
I think it did. I mean, I did stuff before that, not to the extent where that one was exposed a little more. But I think yeah, that was definitely one of the moments where I was like, you know what, I can really take this to a different level. If I really grind at it and put in the effort and work, you know. And so
So your next song after that.
my next song after that,
Mhm.
that I released,
That I released after that particular one that we just heard.
well, I gotta say that was story. It was the story that started it all here presently. Is why is it that love? And that was a crazy journey. That was something that I had it on a different platform. It was a demo, and then Michael January. That's how I met Michael January and Freestyle Diaries and Daisy. And he reached out to me and said, "Hey, you should come over here, and there's some opportunities and that I think would benefit you." And I looked into it, and I was happy and I felt comfortable checking them out. So I joined Freestyle Diaries. Me and Michael developed a good friendship, and I was just kind of sending him my stuff, stuff that I did at home, and he really felt that "Why Is It That Love" was a great song, and um, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, man, you got to record this song over." And I was like, "Okay." So a month went by, and I didn't record it. I kept playing it again, and he bugged me about it, and I gotta say, he pushed me, and uh,
I-
I love
If I
Michael.
may
I love
ask, what genre were you tackling at that particular moment?
um. I was, I was living in New Jersey at the time,
Jersey.
actually. Yeah, and I just moved back to the state of Delaware, and but when I was in Jersey, I was actually doing, I was kind of experimenting with like pop and R
Pop.
and ballads. I've done everything. I've done, Spanish. I've done, you name it. I've danced in it. So, um, but I'll do that every once in a while, and it just makes you a better artist when you can step aside from a certain genre and do other things. I think that's what makes you an artist, is being able to step aside from your
So
norm.
so we're gonna play the song that brought you back to freestyle right now.
Let's go.
What year was this
Oh my God, this
when
is
you released Why Is That Love?
last year.
Last year, 2020.
Yeah,
Why Is That Love? And Michael January had a lot to do with telling you like, yo, you
yeah.
gotta do
He
this.
definitely inspired me. Definitely inspired me. And
Who
shout out to Michael and Freestyle Diaries. They did a lot for me in the beginning. When because I had no clue. I'd never been on a platform like this, so they guided me. They gave me a lot of guidance, and I appreciate that.
who
And
produced this particular track called Why Is That Love?
that was me.
That was you.
Yep.
All right, so let's hear it. We're gonna hear it right now. Let me see if I got the right one. No, that's not the right one. This is the right one. Sorry about that. See, hold on,
There
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see. Okay. All right. So let me hide this one. There we go. Let's play it. Okay. There we go.
Oh,
There we go. second. I see a lot of people complaining here, bro. Like, oh, you got the wrong mix. Oh, I got the right mix. That was the right mix. Mister,
You
you
got
mean
the
to tell me like there's a better mix of what I just heard? That was a great mix.
yeah.
There's
There's another
people here
version.
like, oh, you got the wrong mix. There's a much better mix. Like, bro, what I heard was just fire, fire. Michael, fire. This thing was fire.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
The violins on that, the arrangement is fire, bro. Fire.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's two versions. Some people like the other version better. Some people like this one better. But everyone has their flavor. So
Wow, man.
I appreciate it.
Like then again, I love to do this program because this is the program that gives me the opportunity to really get to know everyone who's participating in freestyle. Because
Absolutely.
and it's great that people join in because this is when we really like bring the artist under the microscope, and just like see all their artwork. Because I heard of you, but I heard like the famous one. But because of this particular episode that I'm doing right here, I had to go and get all your music. So I'm listening to all your stuff right now.
I'm frozen.
You frozen?
Yeah, on the screen. I can hear you though.
No, that's crazy. Hold on one second.
But
Is
it's
he good?
absolutely
Yo,
it's
is he okay, people? Because I see him just fine.
okay. It's my screen
Your screen is frozen.
because on my phone I can see. On my phone I can see that I'm still there. So it's all right. I'm here.
We're good. We're good. I'm so happy, man. So happy you're here. Very talented guy, bro. You
Thank you, man.
definitely came through to put some more class into this. You know what I'm saying? Like take this thing to the next level.
Absolutely. That's my goal. My goal is to be able to contribute to this genre, what we need to contribute. I'm always preaching that, um, we need to do this for together, and it's like I'm not biased towards any artist. I love all the artists that are out there doing their thing, shout outs to GA, shout outs to Shy, shout out to everyone, all these guys that are doing great things. My boy Arnie Velez coming out with new music, awesome track.
Share this video. Share this video, people. Share this video.
Just all the great music, all the great female artists that are out there, putting beautiful music together, and it's just
Louis,
it's
let
just
me ask you one question. If you had the chance right now and we all gave you the steering wheel for the Freestyle Nation, what would you change there? Where would you take the nation? In the sound, I would say sound, the way we network, the way we behave, like the whole entire thing. Like you got the wheels, man. You know what I'm saying?
honestly,
Tweak it, tweak it.
I would start with behavior, and I mean, and I would start with the obvious because we all know the obvious, and my opinion towards that is, I don't get caught up in it. First of all, I try not to because it's not. Excuse me, it's not what I came here for. I came here to help this genre. We this genre was sinking, and because of certain elements that were missing, and now we have a second opportunity to rebirth this thing that we gave birth to, and to have an opportunity to rebirth it again. We need to nurture it. We need to take care of it. It's our thing. It's you know and that's how I feel about it, and I think that we could be all doing something very, very beautiful with this music, man.
So let's
And
tweak it. Let's tweak it, Mr. President of the nation, right here, right now. Let's tweak it for a moment. So for sure, you say the behavior, like so there's something wrong with our behavior.
yes, I mean, I don't really know what it is, but I can tell you this: it doesn't need to happen. I just think, I'm not going to get too deep because I don't like getting caught up. But
Mhm.
and I won't mention any names. I will do none of that because that's just not me. But I will say this: we need to grow up. we need to be mature. We need to start acting like adults, and really, there. I mean, if we stop the nonsense, you know how much how beautiful this genre could be. Like
So
with
less
all the
nonsense and more networking,
yes, and more love. Damn it.
more love. Michael January says something right here. He said, "I would like to see more promoters surface who are willing to book newer artists, opposed to always seeing the same few legends."
Um, I agree in a sense. I agree that I think that's I think there's a lot of I respect the legends. I respect the old school. And them guys are who paved the way for us. But at the same time, there's new music coming out, and there's new guys just like they started. The new school is starting now. So how are you going to give? How are you going to expect somebody to grow if you don't give them the opportunity to grow? And give them the chances that a lot of other people were given in the past. You know what I mean?
Louis, let me ask you a question. You good with any of the legends? What do they think of your music?
I,
Pioneers, the
I
legends. You good with any with them?
oh yeah, I've spoke to quite a few legends, and they've been very supportive. I will say I had Sammy's own reached out to me the other day, which was very surprising, and I was very humbled by that. Sammy, um, shout out Sammy's own, and gave
I
me
mean,
sent me a message, and he just said, "I like what you're doing. It's very inspiring." And he said, "You're putting good music out," um, and he said, "Whatever I can help you with, I'm here." So that meant a lot, and that's what it should be about,
now that we're here, let me ask you. Are you thinking of doing any kind of collaboration with any artist that you see? Are you any collaboration in the works or talk about it?
Yeah, yeah. I know. Me and Ani we're talking about maybe doing something. Ani Velez.
He's got a fire track coming out soon, right?
Yeah, that's my buddy, man. I
Any
love
moment now.
Yanni. That's my boy. That's my boy. Shout out
Mhm.
Ani Velez. And but yeah, there's quite a few people that I would love to collaborate with. Definitely. GA is one of them guys I would love to do music with. Um, a lot of people. A lot of people. It's crazy because when I'm on the spot, I can't think of everybody that I would love to do music with. But even quite a few female artists. I was supposed to do a song with Andrea Martin at one point. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way that we wanted it to. But great artist. I think she's a great vocalist. And
Mister, do you have enough music for a whole album? Are you thinking of an album maybe in the future?
I would
'Cause
love to. I would love to. That's one of the directions I was definitely aiming for. Maybe putting some of the tracks that are already released, and then putting some new exclusive stuff that no one's ever heard. And so kind of intertwining them all together. But yeah, it's definitely something I was.
here she, Andrea's here. She said, "Woo, like woo." Andrea Martin is here.
Hi,
She's checking
Andrea.
out your. Hi, Andrea. Andrea, very very talented girl. We
That's
gotta
my.
tackle and Andrea. We gotta tackle another freestyle talk interview one of these days, my lady. Because I've done a few freestyle talk interview with Andrea. So she good. She good. She a great freestyle family member. She's always supporting. Okay, so I got something else over here. I got another track. What are we gonna listen to? This is let's talk a little bit about this track. Hold on, let me show it over here so you can know the name of it. Running Back to You.
That's my baby.
Okay, let's talk about this particular track there for a second
Running back
before
to
we
you.
play it.
Running back to you was the second song after Why Is It That Love. I felt that a lot of people fell in love with Why Is It That Love, and it did really good, and I was happy with it. But I also felt that I wanted to bring something a little more aggressive, a little more with a little more pop to it, and a little more just a little more energy, and to show people that I can go there, and so
Louis, we were talking about you being in the driver's seat of the whole entire nation for a moment there. You said the first thing you said, the behavior, bro, like the behavior. We need to do something about the behavior. Okay. The formula. Are you liking the freestyle formula for 2021? What would you tweak? Where would you take the formula for? I'm talking about to make a future great freestyle formula for the masses.
hmm I, you know what, I like what we're doing. I think it is changing in a sense, but I would like to see people really take a risk, and I think a lot of times we're afraid to put out certain music. Like I have songs, for example, that are freestyle songs, but they're really different. You know what I mean, from your normal freestyle stuff. Now, I don't mean as far as like, you know, as far as the music goes, it's still freestyle. I think in reference to the way that the songs are sang, formatted, note wise, note arrangements, stuff like that, and they're more of a mainstream arrangement. Um, and I think sometimes I'm afraid of doing that because I don't know what people are gonna if they're gonna relate to it or not. But I think that I think that's one of the recipes that we need to really start putting in place is being able to take a little bit more risk and trust in your work and your ability to write, and your talents vocally and stuff like that. So
All right, so we're gonna play this song right now, and this one came out. When did it come out? Late 2020, early 2020.
and now this was uh released quite after Why Is It That Love? Probably like honestly like a couple weeks
So
after.
hold on a second, Mr. Guevarez. Okay, well, I need to talk to your doctor now because you said, "Oh, we're gonna freestyle," and then you like, "I'm coming through." We're gonna bring some changes up in here, and you're like a compulsive freestyle singer and producer, and we're gonna get this music out.
Yes. Again,
And that's what
uh
we need. That's what we need. We need that. We need a lot of
and,
people to be
and again,
passionate about this. Yes.
again, yeah, and it's not politically correct in some people's eyes, and I know that's there has to be some kind of a time period, if we may say. But me again, I love music. I love what I'm doing, and I just like to keep the fans happy, and I'm very passionate. With me, it's not yeah, money's great and all that stuff, but I love the music, and sometimes
I hear
that
you.
takes over me, and so I might have released quite a few songs a little early, but so what? I don't care.
It's
It's
all
for
good. I'm like you. I suffer from this beautiful clinical compulsive. Let's get some music out, and I like it. I like it. I know that it's not the but it's not freestyle. It's not the music business, but I love it.
yeah,
I
it's
like
not
to do it like
traditional.
that.
People want to be traditional. I
Because the
understand.
reason why is because it has nothing to do with people like you and me. We are creative people. That has to do with the music business. That they like to give us some time in order for them to sell records, and this like and I understand it. I understand.
Yeah, the business side of it.
But to be honest with you, at least me, I right now in 2021, I don't respect no rules. I'm not signed up to Sony Records or any of that. Right now, it's just me, Nuno, and the wife, and we decide we're doing this thing, and we're doing this thing.
That's
We're
right.
gonna release music. I respect no rules. There is no rules. The only
Absolutely.
rules that I respect is that I want to make freestyle music, and Nuno is and Susie are anxious to receive my music and take it to the studio and take it to the next level. Basically, those are the rules, and I'm happy like that. And the Freestyle Nation is happy like that. So
Absolutely. It's your passion, and I think everyone has a certain passion, and as long as I can make my family happy and I make my fans happy and make myself happy
all right,
and and keep bringing good music, that's
share,
what I'm.
share, 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 because we're gonna play this banger right here, running back to you. Okay, right now. Hold on, let me play it right here. Share this video. We're having a great freestyle talk interview with Luis Guevarez.
in my hand, you looked in my eyes. As I watched you cry, you started to say that things ain't the same and that you were leaving. Now all of the pain is starting to show. I'm losing myself. I can't let you go. Just please let me know and give me a reason. And just look what we've done. We've broken this love into pieces. We've made it this far. I don't care where you are. All you have to do is tell me you'll stay. Running back to you, I'll be only loving you. Though you're far away, I want to say I needed you. So tell me you'll stay. I'm so hurt not having you. Girl, just say the words I need to hear you say. I'll be running back to you. Girl, that's all I want to do. I just can't explain the loneliness I'm asking you. So tell me you'll stay. I'm not done with loving you. Say the words, I promise I'll be on my way. Running back to you. Gave all I could to give you my heart. Our love was so good, but now we're apart. I'm here in the dark, and the pain keeps on bleeding. So why can't it be that you still believe, but you're blind to see what you mean to me? I'm begging you, please, don't say that you're leaving. And just look what we've done. We've broken this love into pieces. We've made it this far. I don't care where you are. All you have to do is tell me you'll stay. Running back to you, I'll be only loving you. Though you're far away, I want to say I needed you. So tell me you'll stay. I'm so hurt not having you. Girl, just say the words I need to hear you say. I'll be running back to you. Girl, that's all I want to do. I just can't explain the loneliness I'm asking you. So tell me you'll stay. I'm not done with loving you. Say the words, I promise I'll be on my way. Running back to you.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back with Luis Guevarez. The people's questions. Let me ask you a couple of the people's questions. Your process, your composing, writing process.
My writing
How does that happen? The
You know what?
inspiration.
Inspiration comes from anywhere, man. Something I might have seen, something I might have heard, something that just kind of comes to my head, and uh, it could also come. You know, when I produce, I might produce something first, and then my inspiration for the writing will, come to surface, or it could be vice versa. It could be writing the song first, and then producing the music to that song. So.
Are you independent at this particular moment, or you with the record label?
Pretty much, the only thing that I have ties with right now is me and Julio agreed to release Out of Time through Melody Monster, and but as far as anything in fine print, no, not at all. I pretty much independent other than that, and have been this whole journey. So
All right. So, out of all your music, which is your baby? Like the one that you love the most out of every single song that you have created until now? Like, if you had to choose and pick one of them.
um, I would have to say why is it that love, and this is why. I think the song is I said it before. It's not a very complex song. It's very simple in a sense, but the way I think there's a lot of feeling behind it. I think each word has a million words in each one of them words, and I think a lot of people that do enjoy the song can relate to that. And I just love the notes. I love the structure of the song and just the way it flows. And yeah, that's definitely one dear to my heart.
On the ultimate. I got a track here. I got a special track right here, and this particular track is called "This Time."
Hmm.
This time, it's something that you wrote, but it's not really like freestyle.
It's yeah, I've gotten that from that song. This time was a song that I had written uh some time back, and it was kind of just sitting there, and I wanted to release. I remember I spoke to Michael January, and I said that I wanted to release something, and that was a little different, and I showed him the song, and he enjoyed it, and he was like, he's like, record it, man. It's just record the song, and I went and recorded it, and with up at the Polygon where Robert Federici, who I love. That's my boy. Shout out Robert.
Robert, Robert's gonna be in the house. I believe tomorrow. No, Thursday. Yeah,
I heard. I can't wait.
Thursday. Federici is gonna visit us over here at the Freestyle Talk interview for the first time.
Yeah, that's my buddy. He's done a lot with me. All my music's been recorded with him, so I have nothing but respect for him. Rob's been around for a long time, and I love him to death. I love you, Robert.
Yeah.
So he's helped me out a lot, and we understand each other pretty good, and great person all the way around.
So
Good.
we have. So I got it right here. It's called "This Time." Also, Michael January just he gave me a video. Guys, all the videos that you see, like the groups dancing and stuff like that. They're edited by Michael January and Freestyle Diary. So if you're a singer, and you want to get one of those videos done, just contact Michael, and he can tackle that. So this time, what is why, for example, the freestyle, you being a freestyle artist, and at this particular moment, what did it do for your writing emotions? You needed to take like a break from freestyle, and you like one of them in between songs. You're like, while I do a freestyle to another freestyle, I want to be able to tackle this.
Yeah, I think it has different elements on there. It really does. It has kind of like a little bit of pop in there, a little bit sort of, and but it's still freestyle, and I love it. I think it's a great song. A lot of people, it actually grew on me. I was a little unsure about the song at first, and as time went by and listening to it over and over, it really grew on me. And
What was the inspiration for this particular track? like the meaning, the writing for this particular track?
Um, I just tell a story. I just tell a story. It's nothing. It's not a personal experience. I mean, it has some elements of personal experiences in there, but I think it's a song that people can relate to.
Where
And
do you grab your inspiration? What hit it? Like, how does it happen? How does Luis Guevarez in his house, or and then boom, and then that light bulb, that musical light bulb turns on? He said, I gotta go write this.
yeah, it comes at different moments. I could be sitting there watching TV or out mowing the lawn or something, and it'll just hit me, and I'm like, I got to put this down on paper before I forget it, or I'll use my my phone recorder and record it real quick.
Do you write the song immediately, or are you a writer that takes the time, like with the song?
It's crazy because some songs they'll just naturally flow. Like I'll finish a song in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or there's songs where, I'll like it so much that I want it to come to me the way that it should
Yeah.
naturally.
Oh
So
yeah. Okay.
I'll write like a paragraph. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Leave it. I like to do that. That's my style right there. I like to just come up with a general idea and let it marinate in my mind.
Exactly.
Before I grab that pen and paper, I like it to marinate, and then boom, one day it just happens, and then I write the song.
That's when you get beautiful music.
Beautiful music.
But and you can get beautiful music when it comes to you fast too.
Faster.
Because that's when it might be something that might have triggered you for the feelings to just flow out.
Yeah.
And
All right, so this next song is called "This Time," and this video was done by Michael January, was edited by him. So let's go ahead and let's play this song. Okay, give me a second right here. We'll be right back. We're having a freestyle talk interview with Luis Guevarez that is taking over Freestyle 2021. Beautiful. And before we leave, we have to play the banger again. We're gonna play it again. Your song, the one that is out right now. Well, it's not yet. It'll be out. It's out. We're playing it. Promotion I believe like in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's gonna be in all digital platform. Yes. But you can go ahead and buy it. Okay, so this one is called This Time. There we go.
You
all right, all right. Freestyle talk interview with Luis Guevarez. So it was like a slower, like a slow tempo freestyle.
Yeah,
What's the
a little
tempo?
more mellowed out.
What's like a 110? What
No, I
118?
think that was actually like a 119, something like
119? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, BPM.
But it's just super cool, man. You know what I'm saying? What did you release this song? Is this released yet?
Yeah, it is
It
actually.
is.
It is.
When I say release, is it out? For example, the only one out of the tracks that I've heard that is not on digital platform is the new one.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
They're
So how do we
they're on.
find you? How do we find you? So we go to the digital platforms and
Yeah, just
how
put Louis Guevarez, and my songs should pop up.
Luis
Uh,
Guevarez and freestyle, like the word Latin freestyle, Luis Guevarez and
yeah, usually like electronic music, anything of that nature. But usually, if you put my name in, it'll come up.
how many songs are available for purchase?
Right now, there's actually four, but I've had some little difficulties with this time, and she wants to dance. You didn't hear that one, so I gotta get you that one.
I need it. You want she wants to dance?
Yeah, that's another one that's out there. So
But is that freestyle?
yeah, yep.
I want,
I'll send it to you.
but she wants to dance. Is it out?
Yeah, yeah,
I want to hear it. So all of this tracks is already on the digital platforms.
yeah. Like I said, this time, and she wants to dance. I had to resubmit to the platform because I was having some difficulties on there, so I have to.
Okay,
But
let's talk about the acceptance in the your music and the acceptance in the freestyle nation. I want to talk about, for example, like DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like the influencers. Like the big influencers. Are they accepting your music?
I mean, from what I've known so far, yes. I mean, like I said, I've gotten a lot of great feedback from a lot of people, a lot of great people. Um, but so I'm starting to hear from a lot of great people that are that
The
been
real
that
the
been,
the real influencers, because the idea is that we have some sensational radical influencers, and then we have the real dudes, like for example Victor. Anything that Victor says is Victor Spinning Lopez.
oh, absolutely.
Schumer
Shout out,
also, whatever Schumer says, basically it is. you know
absolutely. I've talked to Victor Spina Lopez quite a few times. Tim Schomer.
Tim Schumer, Detroit also in the house. There's a bunch of serious influencers around here, and those are the ones that you should pay attention to, because then we have the very not positive influencers that, and I don't think no one should be hearing those, because it's radical influencers, so
Absolutely.
that's what I believe. Just like I can't tell you all of them at this particular moment, but like I want to use like Victor Spinning Lopez and Schumer as an example. Like these
No,
people are
absolutely.
serious.
Absolutely. Like I said, people are going to have their opinions. Not everyone's going to like your music. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not losing sleep over that,
yeah.
but there are people that are out there that you should listen to. And
Yeah, we should. We should. I lost you there for a second. Let me see if he's gonna make a comeback over here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. See if okay, Lewis is coming back. Mr. Guevarez, it happens. It happens all the time. But we did it. We pros like that. Okay.
no,
So,
not a problem. Like I said, you need people like that to
yeah.
to to get, if you need advice, that
Yeah.
you haven't gotten,
No, but for example, after I listen to all your work, I believe that you are 100, man. I believe that you're the real deal. You understand?
Oh, thank you.
You are the real deal. You are the real deal, my friend. Um,
Thank you.
you're the real deal, and I take what you do very serious. I think you're very serious in your artwork. So I think we have an obligation to, because remember a little while ago I gave you the freestyle steering wheel there for a moment, the nation,
Mhm.
and you spoke about a few things that you would like to participate in tweaking in our freestyle nation, and the idea is to get the message across correctly, because we do have a few people that they radicals around here, and they talk a lot of nonsense, and for example, you're good because you're a professional, so you're good in your own skin, you're good. You're like, man, I don't pay attention to them clowns, I know who I am, but there's other people, especially the young ones, young people that, if the wrong person comes in and say, yo, what you do is whack, that's a problem.
Right.
And this is something that I would, if I was to be given the steering wheel of freestyle, I would love to tweak this one, because a lot of people have gotten hurt around here for the last 35 years because
Right.
of, of those people who, just because they want to say whatever they want to say, I don't like your music. You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, oh my God, I'm not good. No, no, no. I'm sorry, bro. No, that person and that person say they don't like your music. That doesn't mean your music is not good. You keep on doing what you're doing the right direction.
Right. That's
Don't
right.
let no one kill your freestyle dream. No one.
Not at all. Not
And
at all.
we got we got a few of them. So
No, absolutely. And I totally understand where you're coming from, because I think there's a way of saying things. There's a way of going about doing something. If someone is not, at their caliber yet, well, you help them get
we
there.
help them.
You don't knock them off the ladder and say,
Exactly.
hey, you're not never gonna be nothing.
And I do hope that someone right now, because I the idea is to protect those people from shedding those tears. It's why. And I know for sure there's a couple of people that will literally grab the phone and call you up and say, yo, why are you doing this? Get out of freestyle. Like literally. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, it happens. It's happened
Yeah,
to me before. So
absolutely.
it's happened to me before. Yeah, I was not born thick skin. I grew it around in freestyle.
Exactly. And
I
you know
grew
what?
it.
And I'm a strong believer that when people do that, and they have to do that, is that the reason is because they can't consume their own energy, and they want to steal yours. And so, if you can't consume your own energy,
Okay.
then don't deteriorate somebody else.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know.
We're good. We're good. You and I are good. We're good. We're good. Those those negative powers in freestyle, they already they hit, but they kind of hit us over here, but they didn't kill us. It hurt. I shed them tears, but they didn't kill me. I still got my freestyle dream is intact, just like yours.
It only makes you stronger.
It
Only
makes you
makes you stronger.
stronger. The best is yet to come from you, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
so before we end this great freestyle talk interview, one last word for the Freestyle Nation, for everyone who's watching you right now. This is your moment when you get to freestyle your thoughts.
Um. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Everyone that has supported Louis Guevarez music. I thank you so much for believing in me, for believing in my music, um, for sharing my music with others, um, for these platforms like yours, Bernardo. Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're the man.
having the opportunity to be on your show. I also want to compliment you,
Thank you.
because I think sometimes that you are misunderstood as an individual and as a person. And I think you're a very blessed person. I think you're very intelligent,
Mhm.
and I think people need to understand that. And I think you're a very, very awesome interviewer, and I love your show.
Mhm.
Um, so my blessings upon you. And for all those that have helped me along the way, Michael, Daisy, shout out to my boy Confusion from Lancaster, my boy, to my family, my kids, to all the DJs that are supporting my music, that have that believe in my music and have played my music. Angel F, Victor Spinner Lopez, Tim Shomers, Smooth Blends, DOC, you name it. They've all shown me love, and so I thank you. I will always stay real to Freestyle. I will always stay real to my fans, to the people that love my music, and I will continue to work very hard to always give you guys good music. So I love you guys. My blessings to all you guys.
So we're gonna go out with a banger, with this brand new banger, 2021, the very first one. What's the name of this particular track?
Is this Out of Time?
This is the your track, your brand new freestyle track, the one that is going to be released soon in the digital stores.
March 10th, Out of Time will be released through
so you can
Melody
go out there and support. And this video was brought to you by Michael January from Freestyle Diaries. You can go over there and go to Facebook and you look Freestyle Diaries, and you can subscribe to his Facebook movement. He's got a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, want to say thank you to the platforms. Freestyle Diaries does a great job. You guys are awesome.
They see Michael.
I got a few little surprises coming up. I have, give a shout out to awesome hip hop recording artist Big Lou.
Big Lou.
I'm gonna be doing some stuff with him. Some remixes coming out.
Big Lou is gonna be in the house tomorrow, right? I think so.
Yes, sir.
Big Lou is in the house tomorrow at 9 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. And also on Thursday, we're gonna have a freestyle legendary producer, Robert
Federici.
Robert Federici is gonna be in this platform for the very first time.
Very awesome person. Tune in, guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna take this one out correctly with the brand new song, Luis Guevarez brand new song. All right. So may God bless you all. May God bless you all, and thank you so much, Mister. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night and enjoy this right here.
Tried to be there for you. Oh yeah. You took for granted the moments that were so true. You never wanted to admit you were wrong, and tried to place the blame on me all along. And now it's just a little late to come clean. Now the arrows on 12, and you need to know that out of time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right, make it right. Now you're just out of time, out of time. You're just out of time, out of time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right, make it right. Now you're just out of time, baby, you're just out. Who would have thought after all of this time you'll see? Oh yeah, the lies and the pain and the scars that you left in me. to accept you were wrong. No need to cry, you need to make you explain. Now the hour strikes 12, so be on your way. You're just out of time, out of time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right, make it right. Now you're just out of time, out of time. You're just out of time, out of time. To me, you're just out of sight, out of mind. It's too late to make it right, make it right. Now you're just out of time, baby, you're just out. Now you're just out of time, out of time. To me, you're just out